So this is Sideburn Scroll coming at you with a review for the entire season of 12 Monkeys season 2. This season uh, took us many different directions, and it all ended up concluding in a very nice way with a bow, sort of tied the bow together, and really a season really showed us what this show could become and what greatness uh, or what great sci-fi can be, especially time-traveling sci-fi. So this show really stepped it up in its sophomore season. I had to say, I care more about the characters now after watching the season than I ever have before, and they're so much more complex. The writers really dug in this season and made a lot of the characters, even the wooden ones, such as Deegan, to be for you to actually care about them, and I found it amazing. And I found it amazing because a time travel show can either go one of two routes. They can go the generic, the weekly, I'm going back to the past to change this, this, and this. But this show went about it differently. There was times where they went to the past, and missions where they went to the past, but it never felt like it was just forced. It felt like it was organic. And really the plot, it expanded. It wasn't just about stopping the plague, it was about saving time this season, which really opened a ton of different windows, because if they would have just stuck with the plague, it could have gotten very boring and repetitive, but they took it somewhere where that was risky. They took a risk with this season. They really did, with having the primaries come in and having the paradoxes becoming more important, and I really, really, really love this season. 12 Monkeys is one of my favorite shows on television. It may be my favorite show on television after this season. It's just simply fantastic. The writers are amazing. I don't think I've ever watched a TV show and been this engrossed in it before, actually. The only other show I can think of is Stargate SG-1 and perhaps Firefly, but, I mean, those are big names, I'm not just, excuse me. Those are super large, super well-known, super fantastic shows, and I find 12 Monkeys to be on par with them. Like, just from the way Cassie and Cole, how they flipped them at the beginning of the season, where Cole was the one who was emotional and Cassie was the one who was sort of calloused, and how the whole dynamic was flipped, and that went throughout the season, and how eventually Cole and Cassie got back together at the end of the season. The character arc for Ramses, how he went from being a helper of the army of the 12 Monkeys to losing his son to being against Cole because Cole's plan didn't involve saving his son. Really, this season was superb in character development. Dr. Adler even seemed a little bit less wooden. And the thing is, Katarina, really, she got her husband back this season and her daughter. And so really, you felt more emotionally attached to Katarina. Katarina had been, before, she was a cool character, but she had no, she didn't really have emotions you could grasp, and you couldn't really feel her emotions. She's a cool character. It's almost like it reminds me of how Teal'c in Stargate. He was sort of, at the beginning, he was just a Jaffa warrior, but by the end of the series, he was a much deeper character. And the thing is, that took a few seasons in SG-1, and in 12 Monkeys, it took Katarina just the whole season, and just one season to 13 episodes for you to get more emotionally attached to her. And I think the overarching plot was fantastic. I literally didn't know what they were going to throw at us next, and really with that penultimate episode, I thought, where are they going to go with the series, and they wowed me. And so really, I would give this entire season 9.5 out of 10. This 12 Monkeys stepped up. It is the best sci-fi show on television, without a doubt. It even beats The Expanse. It beats Colony. It beats The 100. It's just superb, and I hope that season 3 will get the proper coverage it deserves. This will go down as one of the best sci-fi series in the history of the genre. No doubt if season 3 is as amazing as season 2 was. So I'd give it a 9.5 out of 10. There was a few episodes like Meltdown that weren't necessarily on par with the rest of the season, but they were still fantastic episodes. There was never an episode that was terrible, so they were all superb. So I'd give it a 9.5 out of 10. The season 2 of 12 Monkeys is superb and fantastic, and if you watch it, you'll love it. So that's my review for season 2. Tried to keep it very generic because I give individual episode reviews, and all the links will be in the description of this. And so I hope you go and watch it. Watch season 1, watch season 2, because you don't want to miss out on this show. Let's just say that. So this is Sideburn Scroll signing off.